Hello and welcome to my programming in Python tutorial series. My name is Victor and in today's video I will show you how to install Atom, which is a text editor and that's where I write the code, and idle, Python itself, and that's the Python programming language, and we need to install it so that we can do some Python programming. Alright, without further ado, let's start and install Atom. Alright, let's go and install Atom. So, first thing we need to do is go on Google or Safari and search atom.io. It's the link for the text editor which I talked about earlier, named Atom. And that's where we write code, and you can even write text in it. So, alright, once you have pressed enter, it should look something like this. An atom in the middle, followed by a bunch of coloured circles and an octopus cat thingy. Anyway, once you have entered that site, press the button that says download. And although it automatically should select the version for your operating system, if it doesn't have the right one, just select it, press that and select the version for the operating system you're using. So for example, it's macOS 10.10 or later. That's the operating system I'm using, but you might be using Windows. So just make sure that it's the right one for your computer and press download. After you have done that, you have successfully installed Atom. Alright, we have successfully now installed Atom. So, what do we need to do now? Install Python. This is a really easy task, but it just takes kind of a long time, so let's start. First of all, we need to search on the World Wide Web or Google python.org. Just click it in the link box, which is what I'm circling with my mouse over here. So don't just search Python, because that'll probably take a long time to find the link due to all of these ads and scams and stuff. So just click in the link box, python.org, and it should take you to this website. Now this website is the official Python website, where it's got all the event info, mods, descriptions, and history about it. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, this is where you should go. But anyway, now let's download Python. First of all, what we need to do is go find the download button with our mouse, which is pretty easy to find because it's next to the about button. So just hold your mouse over it, don't click it, hold your mouse over the button, and then you should see this. Now don't move your mouse off the button or the information shown, because it wouldn't work. So just then, after holding your mouse, not clicking it, just quickly glide your mouse all the way to this button where it has the link to download Python. Now this link is generally already made for the operating system you're using. So for my example, it's already there for the MacBook 10.10 or over, but somehow, on some rare occasions, it has been known to make Python's code not work, so it doesn't actually find your operating system. So if that's the case for you and it randomly doesn't work, just click on the other operating systems and it should have all of the operating systems that Python works with. Now you might be confused, like, wait, I thought this was a download, not a web page or something. Well, no, it's just a necessary link to actually download it for your computer. But anyway, so after you have clicked that blue button over there, you should see a bunch of basically terms and conditions where it's a bunch of long information. So I'll just give you the quick roundup on it. First of all, it's just kind of asking for permission to download the Python code and download the program onto your computer. And it's asking for permission so that if your computer randomly goes wrong and it breaks, you can't sue them because their program might have done worse. But If your computer is not an old laptop from the 90s, it's probably going to be fine. Anyway, once you have agreed and to some stuff, you should see the history. You should see the history of Python. And you can read that if you want, but it's not really essential to programming. So if you just want to hurry up, just skip ahead that information, press agree. Your password and press OK, you should see this screen. This is all of the Python equipment you need to start programming, such as the licenses, Python launcher, and of course idle, because that's what we need to program. If you double tap idle, you should see this, asking to access your files in your document folder. This is basically just ask for permission to download files into your computer, so just press OK. And you should see this shell. This is basically where all the output of our programming comes into. So just check if that works. But otherwise, you have successfully installed Python. Alright, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more tutorials and like this video. Bye!